Yo, man, what is good with the Raider Nation? What is good with YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Appreciate everyone who has been rocking with me so far, man. Really appreciate all the support that I've been getting, 100%. But as we know, man, we reunited with an old Oakland Raider, man, an old head, you know what I mean? Now that we get to call him that. But yeah, man, we got a lot of exciting news out there. There's stuff going on, man. We waived 14 people, let go of quite a bit. You know what I mean? Signed a couple guys, not signed but traded, and then not only traded, but we acquired an old school Oakland player that was with us, Amari Cooper. You know what I mean? And a lot of people I know right now, man, they're not really too high on Amari Cooper just based on saying he drops a lot of passes and things like that, and he hasn't really been himself. You know what I mean? Since he's first entered the league, I know when he did enter the league with Oakland, I believe he had a few thousand-yard seasons. I actually do got some numbers pulled up here for you guys, so we'll get to that here in a minute. But once again, man, I really appreciate everybody that is watching this video right now. If you guys can, man, hit that like button. Also, we do got a giveaway coming out at 500 subs, giving out two hats to two of you guys, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned, spread the word. Once again, man, I really appreciate everyone who does come in and rock with me. Really appreciate you guys. But to get back into it, man, Amari Cooper, we did acquire Amari Cooper for a 1 year deal. I mean, which is not bad. It's pretty much a prove it deal. If you come in here and flop like you've been, you're not going to be here too much longer. But if you come in here and put some points on the board, man, get some garbage out there, show that you're an asset to this team, then you know what I mean. Of course, that shit's going to get extended. And not only I have mixed feelings on it, guys. I have mixed feelings on this pickup. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Just his progression through the years. I mean, it hasn't really been on the incline. Not only that, but like I said, guys, I know he has at least dropped a whole lot of catches. Um, but right now, guys, honestly, man, to be 100% honest with you guys, our wide receiving core ain't even really there yet. So to get all the help we can, especially with a veteran that's going to come in and he at least knows the game. He's played with Josh Allen. He's played with reputable quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So to see him come in here, it's not really a doozy. You know what I mean? We could really use a vet like him on this team. As we know, man, Jacoby Meyer pretty much wants to get the hell out of here. Everyone else is getting their contracts. You know what I mean? He's like, why me? What's going on here? Um, but you know what I mean? Us grabbing him is honestly just a little safety blanket. Not saying he's going to come in here and save our ass and save our season because I don't think Amari Cooper really has that in him to go in there and do that like that. But I think if he's put in the right position, right play call, right offense, I think he could be pretty explosive. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna pull up the numbers here in a minute, guys. But he has put up numbers in his career, and not just 1 year, 2 years. I'm talking about year after year. You know what I mean? But I do know from this last few years that he's been playing, he hasn't really got that ball rolling like he used to. But guys, I do have some numbers here. You know what I mean? So let's run through this real quick. Let me see. There it is, right there. All right, guys. So yeah, obviously Oakland Raiders, go Oakland, baby. You know what it is. We did draft this dude in 2015. You know what I mean? We see the numbers here, guys. He played 16 games, got targeted 130 times, and got 72 receptions for 1,000 yards. You know what I mean? Which is a pretty good year. Any year you get over 1,000, I mean, you can't really argue with a dude on that. You know what I mean? 14.9 on the average catch, 6 touchdowns. Um, Longest catch of 68, 45 first downs. You know what I mean? One fumble. So honestly, not a bad year. You know what I mean? Not a bad year. Here we go again. That's what I'm talking about, the numbers right here, guys. You got to watch these 1,000 yard seasons that he has. I know this is fucking 10 years ago, but you know what I mean? It's like tying your shoe, man. Once you know how to tie your shoe, once you know how to ride a bike, you know how to do it. It's just you got to get in there and still have the will. And you know what I mean? I know he's getting up there in age, but if he can stay healthy, I feel like I don't see him as a number one whatsoever. But I mean, he will come in here and at least assist the team, be serviceable. You know what I mean? That's really what we want to get out here out of these guys. But in 2016, he did play 16 games, guys. Got targeted 132 times, caught the ball 83 times. Once again, yards, 1,100 yards, guys, 13.9 average, 5 touchdowns, longest of 64, 47 first downs, two fumbles. So once again, he hit that 1,000 yard, you know what I mean, that mark, and really that's a big goal for anybody coming into the league is to always hit 1,000. And this is kind of where it gets tricky on us. This is where we let this man go. You know what I mean? 14 games, 48 receptions, 680 yards, not the best. 2018 played 6 games. 280 yards. You know what I mean? Then he went to Dallas. Didn't you guys see it, man? He played 9 games in Dallas. Um, 725 yards, dude. I mean, if he would have had honestly a full season there, that man would have hit over 1,000 on that one. So this is what I'm saying. Like when you start going through these numbers, looking at the averages, you know, what I mean, he is definitely a serviceable wide receiver. I don't really think this was a bad pickup on us. Um, it's just weird seeing these guys come back like that. You know what I mean? Right here, guys, or 2018. Yeah, he did hit 1,000 yards. That's my bad. 2019 with Dallas, 1,100 yards. 2020 with Dallas, 1,100 yards. Um, 2021 played 15 games, 865. I mean, shit, he's a damn near at 1,000. Cleveland went to Cleveland, 2022. Look at that, 1,100 yards, guys. 2023, 1,200. You know what I mean? Played 6 games, got 250. Um, so this is what I'm saying. I really honestly think Amari Cooper still has some life in him. You know what I mean? I honestly think um, that this guy is still serviceable. He still can get out there and get it. Like I said, you guys seen the numbers I showed you. You know what I mean? So we obviously know what this man is capable of when he gets in the right position, when he's in the right scheme, when he's in the right play call offense. You know what I mean? And it's going to be cool to see. Chip Kelly use him. It'll be cool to see how they maneuver him around and how they get the ball to him. You know what I mean? Like I said, guys, we've seen the numbers. Obviously, this man could catch. I know these last few years he hasn't really been himself, but hey, sometimes that happens, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get in those moves. Look what happened to Devontae Adams. You know what I mean? So maybe he's not just giving it his all. I don't know what it is, but just going through the numbers once again, guys, I think he was a good pickup. I'm not saying he's going to go in there and be number one or be top notch dog or go out there and break any records or anything like that. But I do think he's a pretty damn decent wide receiver to have on a team, especially now with us not. We don't know what's going to happen with Jacoby. You know what I mean? And not only that, but once he leaves, he was pretty much the guy we were leaning on as number one. You leave us with Brock Bowers and Trey Tucker. We have a whole lot of faith in Brock Bowers, but Trey Tucker, you know what I mean? He's still kind of proving himself. Jack Besh, we haven't got too much burn out of him. Um, Dante Thornton, I mean, he didn't have too much burn in any of these last preseason games besides his, you know, I mean, he had a nice catch over the top for a touchdown, one-on-one, another physical catch there in that game. So, you know what I mean? I don't get me wrong. I think these guys have potential. It's just as of right now, we're going to need all the help we could get, especially, you know what I mean? We got that quarterback situation going on. I know we grabbed Pickett. So that was another good signing. I think on my end, like I said, these guys, they're not starters, you know what I mean? But to go in there and add depth just in case anything happens, I do think though us signing Amari Cooper, he'd be on that field a whole lot. But guys, that's my take on that. Let me know what you guys think, man. Really appreciate everyone who does tune in today. Like I said, guys, before you guys head out, man, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Really appreciate you guys, man. Stay tuned, guys. We will be dropping a video on the Kenny Pickett pickup. Not only will we be dropping a video on the Kenny Pickett, but we'll be dropping a video on all the players that have been waived and released. Go Raiders, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in today.